A visionary, not for the last 3 weeks. Doubts in Westminster, tension over big decisions.
Prime Minister, sit down, Prime Minister.
Massive spending on transport for the North.
£96 billion. Nothing like it. Again, nothing like it.
Overshadowed by broken promises.
Were the voters of the North right to take the Prime Minister at his word?
A long-term policy failure they promised to fix, unresolved, meaning human tragedy in the Channel.
This disaster underscores how dangerous it is to cross the Channel.
Anger that the least well-off got a worse deal on social care.
It's another broken promise.
And concern as to whether the Prime Minister was quite at the top of his game this week in a major speech.
Hands up anyone who's been to Peppa Pig World. Not enough.
Leading to uncomfortable questioning.
Is everything OK, Prime Minister?
To test that important question, does any of this make a difference in the country, we asked voters in the South London seat of Old Bexley and Sidcup, where there is a by-election next week.
I've always voted Tory. Always voted Tory. And the events of the last few days, yes, they've made me wobble a little bit.
And why is that?
I just don't trust Boris. I just don't think the man's got a grip.
What do you think of the last 2 weeks?
Not very good.
Why?
Why? I don't think he's giving people confidence at the moment because there's a lot with immigration, there's lots of things. He's done very good, but all of a sudden I think he's gone off the boil.
Have you voted for him in the past?
I have.
And what started to change your mind about what you think of him?
Well, he's fumbling around a lot, I think, and talking about Peppa Pig.
Do you think what you've seen even in the last few weeks is going to change the way you vote next week?
Probably not.
It's not that the voters round here don't know about the SLEAZE scandals, the migrant boat crisis, or the stumbles in the Prime Minister's speech. Unlike some politicians, however, they take a longer view. MPs can wobble. Voters seem to hold their nerve.
Holding their nerve because voters point to and care about the assistance government gave to individuals and small businesses over the last 2 years of the pandemic.
Do you think there's anything he could do that would mean he probably didn't get your vote next time?
Oh, God. Probably not, no.
In Westminster, Northern MPs like Andrew Percy, who voted against his government this week, worry about its direction.
There are too many issues at the moment in which the government is shooting itself in the foot with issues and problems which, as I say, colleagues are warning about, and that are visible from Venus, Mars, maybe even visible from Pluto, and that has got to stop because we owe the people of this country better than that.
Many MPs are concerned Boris Johnson promised big but is struggling to deliver, and this also applies to boats crossing the Channel.
There is a genuine concern that the government has talked tough, quite rightly. The government genuinely wants this trade to end, as we all do, but we haven't been able to achieve that on our own because most of the cards are in the hands of the French. And perhaps it was unwise to overpromise when we couldn't rely on the sort of partnership that we need.
A by-election here next week and another in 2 weeks. That will tell us whether the country shares the concerns of Boris Johnson's MPs. Sam Coates, Sky News.